and welcome back to Family Farms. So we actually just finished taking pictures of some of our baby bunnies and one of the quail. I didn't even think about it till we were putting the quail up. I was like, oh man, I should have videoed this. It would have been so fun. But in lieu of that, here's a couple pictures that we took. Also, here's a little clip of one of the bunnies.
I got a picture of it.
But what I want to talk to you about is some of the projects we have coming up. We just got back from vacation and we started thinking about like what else we wanted to do around here. And Justin came up with a list of 10 items that we would like to do. First, we want to have a porch pond. So just a little fountain pond thing to have some sort of water feature. But we want it on the porch because we shouldn't have as many issues with mosquitoes having it there. We had a little pond over here, but it was just way too much sun. There was too much algae, so many mosquitoes. Like, it just didn't work out well for us. But some of the other things that are a little bit more interesting, well, a little bit more creative, would be a slide coming off of the porch. How fun would that be? Like, what kid would not love that? Like, I wish we could find a slide to where we could go down the slide off the porch, because I would love that. That would be a blast. But we want to add a slide at some point. We want to add like rock climbing stuff, probably to that side of it, since that is our tallest side. We also want to put up some sort of safety feature thingy here, because as you can tell, there's just that middle bar and the top rail. So we want to make it a little safer for any smaller children, and just so that way we're not as worried about Oliver going off of it. But including the slide and the safety features, that means some sort of door to close off this slide when needed. So if we have anyone over with small kids, like, we can block that if we don't want any littles going down there. Also, we want an adult picnic table to add to like our downstairs seating area. So we want to add that. And then we also want to do like a giant Connect 4 for outside, cornhole station. I don't know what those are called, but we want to have cornhole out here. We also want to add a disc golf hole thing. I don't know what that's called. Justin really enjoys disc golf, but he just doesn't get to get out as much. And that would be something to have here for when we have guests over, and it'd just be something fun for people to do while here. And even for us, like, I would try it. I've tried a couple of times, but mostly my job when we have gone with him to play disc golf is to keep Oliver out of the way and not get hit and not fall into water features that are around and such. I'm sure there's some more things that I'm forgetting, but we've kind of put a deadline on this. We want to have a 4th of July cookout and have friends over. So follow along to see how many of these projects we get done before the party. Like, I'm curious to see what we can do. I know there's something else. Oh, we want to add a tree swing. That would be really fun. We've talked about, since we've been here, having some sort of swing for Oliver. He just loves the swing so much, just like any little kid. And we want to have something for him to do. In doing all that and trying to prepare for a party, we have a lot of like normal yard work that's gonna have to get done. Let's take a look. We need to go through and dig up a lot of this. Like, those are little baby oak trees and things. Like, I don't know what this is, but it's another sort of tree bush thing that just keeps popping up. We gotta dig these up and get them out. We gotta get it all cleaned up. So in taking pictures of the animals, Justin was our designated carrier. Sadly, we have a little bit of a casualty on your shirt.
A quail casualty?
Yeah, a quail pooped on him.
Just a part of it. Never fun, but
A quail poop on your
it's
feet.
what animals do.
Real quick, y'all. Look. I don't know. Look, I've got more flowers. I'm just beyond excited that the wildflower garden is actually pushing out flowers now, and like we're so close to this being really full and lush and just flowers everywhere. So I'm excited. I think I might come through with a fertilizer for them just to give them a little extra food, make sure everyone's good. There's a lot of stuff growing in here, so I just want to make sure it all has enough to produce to its fullest and just look its best. So we'll get some fertilizer on this soon, but I'm so excited, y'all. I know I keep saying that, but like I really am. This journey has been so exciting for me. I don't know if it's just because I'm fairly new to gardening still. Like we've done some, like we did a decent garden last year, and I say decent, and it was because it was decent for us. The garden didn't produce as much due to various reasons, and we've talked about that before. So if you want to learn about that, go back to some of our older videos. But like this year, like things are really doing so good, and we did so much more than we ever have. Like last year was a lot for us, and this year, like minimal. We've basically tripled it because of this wildflower area, the additional 5 raised beds, our edible privacy hedge, so much stuff. We've added a lot to our growing area. So there's just so much going on, and it's just so exciting to me. Little Oliver helping clean up from our sprinkler fun this evening. We watered our lawn just because it's been so dry recently. Things looked a little rough, so we're doing a little bit of rehab here, but that's just part of it. Like everything needs constant care, so you just got to keep taking care of it, and sometimes that means giving a little extra water to your lawn. But like I was saying, if you haven't started a garden yet and you found this channel because you're looking to start a garden or start a farm even though you don't have a ton of space or whatever, like let this inspire you. This is such a fun experience. Now, not every day and every moment is fun, but I find such joy in this that it makes me laugh. Like growing up, I would have never imagined this being what excites me. I wouldn't have. I did not like to be outside. I didn't. I wanted to sit inside in the air conditioning and be comfortable, but that may have just stemmed from being a blonde hair, blue-eyed child who got sunburnt every time they stepped outside for more than 2 minutes, and all of that. So but thanks to sunscreen coming out at the right times of day and all of that, I've really just grown to love being outside so much. I do give huge thanks to my husband for that. When we met, I still wanted to just be inside, but he, being such an avid outdoors person, loving to hike, go ride bikes, just anything outside, he really helped get me there. And it took some tolerance. I needed to build up my tolerance to the heat and things. Like, as you can tell, I am sweating already, and it's not even that hot outside. It's the humidity here. That's what gets me. It's the humidity. But you build up a tolerance, so like this is nothing to me anymore. Like I used to just hate being like this. I do wish that I wasn't like as easily red-faced and hate the sticky feeling of humidity and stuff, but it is what it is. The thing that makes it so enjoyable is watching all of this stuff grow, and watching my animals, just being around them. Like, yes, the chicken area and all of the animals, like, they all poop, they all pee. Sometimes you get it on you, like, sometimes it's just not fun, but it truly is a joy to do. Like, if you have been thinking about doing it, just do it. If you find out that it's not for you, you can sell the animals. You can just chop down the vegetables if you don't want them. Like, you aren't committed to this for life. You can find new homes, find different things. Try it out. It's okay. We have the Angora bunny that we had planned originally to get a male and then breed them and sell the babies and sell the fur, all of that. We just did our first like shave on her. Oh gosh, it's probably been a month and a half or so ago now, but we thought that we would be a bit more active in that, and we have considered selling her, just because we don't know if that's the right breed for us, but we wanted to try it. We knew that we could get our money back on her, so like, it's fine. Don't be afraid to do stuff. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Come along and watch as we do all these projects and see how many that we can squeeze in before the 4th of July. Like, it's just a couple weeks away, really. It's gonna be here in no time. So let me know in the comments if there's any projects that you're more excited to see than others, and maybe we can squeeze those up to the top of the list and try to get that done for you. Anyways, have a great day and God bless.